It's cozy chaos and polar perfection today as I dive into my December plan with me and bring a frosty little burst of winter magic to Southern California. Hi friends, and welcome back to Lost Without a Plan. If you're new here, hi, I'm Amanda Lynn and I share planning content every week right here on YouTube. You can also catch behind the scenes peeks and planner photos over on Instagram at LostWithoutAPlan. I'm thrilled you're here, and I hope you'll stick around and subscribe for more planning fun. Today's monthly plan with me features not one, but two of my favorite Plum paper layouts, the 7x9 vertical priorities and the A5 daily. Though today we're focusing on the monthly spreads and highlights page in each. I'm using the Polar Magic kit from HanCanPlan, which is kit 186. I grabbed the 3-page journaling kit, Page 1 includes some date headers, some torn washi strips, some banners and fun little bits and bobs, as well as some functionals. Page 2 has some decorative washi, some more torn washi strips, some section headers, and some other bits and bobs. And page 3 has even more date headers, some more torn washi strips, and some more functional items, and a couple of decorative boxes. I also grabbed the Deco sheet, which has this adorable little polar bear artwork. I love that she integrated blue into this kit. I think that it adds like a wintry touch. And then lastly, I grabbed the main headers. Now these are for the Daily Duo 7x9, I think. They're under that listing. But I like to use them as headers in my 7x9 or A5. It doesn't really matter, you could just cut them down. So they are perfect and versatile. These little polar bears remind me of the classic Coca-Cola commercials from my youth. We really did have the best ad campaigns back then, which may be one of the reasons I slid into marketing as a graphic designer. Let's start setting the stage in my weekly workhorse, the 7x9 vertical priorities from Plum paper. I'm excited to write my way through this last month of the planner. I'll admit that I'm a bit anxious about switching the layouts next year, but I'm hopeful it all comes together. I'll share my full stack for 2026 in an upcoming video, and I truly surprised myself with the orders I placed. My main planner is still a Plum paper. Of course, I did wander through a few other brands, but Plum's variety and customization options always win me over. They even offer layouts that other companies let go of, despite how beloved they were. If you want to explore their lineup, I'll have them linked down below. Just make sure you use code AMANDALYN10 at checkout to save 10%. My code changed recently after some bots got a bit wild with the old one, so thank you for sticking with me through that shift. Now that I have these date headers in, I can see that I probably should have put the washi strip upside down so you could still see the torn side. It's kind of disappointing. I did use some Moxie Life washi strips here so I wouldn't forget what's going on. But we are starting the month off with the A Purpose Driven Mom Challenge. This is a week-long challenge for goal setting, so that we're prepared for the 2026 goals. I usually do my own thing, but I like to be a part of this because Kara always brings up something that I otherwise would have forgotten when I was planning. Plus it's fun. It's like community and stuff. It will have already passed in time for this video to drop, but definitely need to keep it on here. Some other things going on is I have book club this night as well, except for I have my class, so I'm not going to be able to attend both. This is the final day of my class though, so I am fine with that because we have our second book club meeting later on in the week, later on in the month. Let's see. I had that on what day? Wednesday. Wednesday is where this was, right? Let's see. That day we are going to go see a theatrical performance of A Christmas Carol, which should be fun. We're going to the local theater in town, so I'm excited to kind of see a little bit more of my community. Then we have payday. I guess I'll put it down low because it's not fitting up there. Then we are going to Los Angeles. We have to deliver a whole bunch of stuff for Girl Scouts on Saturday, and then we have our annual holiday party on Sunday. Pretty clear here until the 11th, and then Violet has a school event in the afternoon, Winterfest, and then I'm going to take her to a crafty night with the Girl Scouts of this council's. They're putting on like a cocoa craft where we make a sculpture of some sort. It'll be fun. It'll be fun, I'm sure. It sounded like fun when we looked it up. Let's see. And then on the 13th, my book club is actually doing a holiday book exchange, kind of like blind date with a book. So that will be fun. And then we actually have a friend visiting that evening from Central California. And so as a result of that, we are doing all the wintry things on Sunday, like ice skating and holiday light tours. I want that one to have a little bit of holiday flair. We do have our, it might be the final book club meeting. It's definitely the final book club meeting of the year, but I'm not sure if we are going to continue. But that is that night, as well as another payroll day. Then we have our second theatrical performance of the month. We're going to see a musical called White Christmas. And then Violet actually starts basketball again this night. I don't know, I think I'm going to put this red one down here. And then this is going to be too long. It's going to cover up the date. I will fill in the details of her game on that day. Okay. So we have Violet's two games. Then Violet's birthday is on this day, and we're actually going to do a party, which we haven't done in several years, but that will be super fun. Of course, we have Christmas Day and New Year's Day, but it's already printed on there, so I think I'm going to leave that be. But Violet's birthday, I think I'll use this little banner. There's really nothing else this week because of Christmas, except for we are going on a trip to San Diego. It's like a family getaway. I think we leave on Friday. And then we come back on Monday. Shouldn't be because there's a giant deadline day on the 30th. Get it off. I believe that wraps up the big plans for the month. Flip this back around. For the highlights page, I will have my holiday to-dos that I'm going to place over here afterwards. I have, I know that there are at least 3 books left on my reading list. The book club I know are reading Pearl something or other. I can't remember them right now, so I'm going to look them up and then I'll write any memories out here and here. And if you are still here with us, please drop a polar bear emoji right in the comments so that I can say hello. My 7x9 is now buttoned up with the essentials, so now it's time to dive into the A5 Daily from Plum paper. I mainly use the daily pages in this as like a running to-do list. Some days I fill in a lot, and other days it's rather sparse. But of course, my monthly view serves as the central hub. This is where I track my content plans, including YouTube videos, social media posts, larger events or sales with the affiliate partners, plus my email and blog schedules. I do like to title these sections as to-do list for all the monthly work to-dos that come up. Then we have Momentum Made Simple and a section for any affiliate things that come up. I like to use this facing notes page to help keep track of the kits that I use each month so that it's handy when I do my quarterly flip throughs. As you can see, I label this for my Moxie Life, my Plum paper, Family HQ, and the week numbers that fall into this month, as well as daily pages, any notes for pages that I use, so I can reference everything at a glance. Back to the calendar. So most of the Tuesday videos this month will be focused on annual goals. I am really excited to share my process with you. Weeks 49 and 50 actually include the monthly plans. This one here is on. We will start out with the Family HQ planner, followed by this one that you're watching now, the Plum paper planners. Then the last 3 videos of the year are going to take you through my annual goal setting process. We will start with reflection, a look back at how 2025 went and how my goals went. Then we will start to dream and define the seasons of the upcoming year. Lastly, we'll drop in my 2026 goals with a little montage of my Momentum Made Simple course and the goal setting planner that I'm planning to use for 2026. However, my course Momentum Made Simple dropped last week, and it includes video coaching, tips, and tricks with a full bundle of printable resources that work for any planner, whether you're digital or paper-based. From Big Picture Brainstorms to Weekly Habits, this system helps you break down your biggest goals into simplified steps so that you can stay consistent. The videos this month will show you a peek at how the system works alongside how I use my goal setting planner. And if this course sounds like something you need, you can join us over at LostWithoutAPlan.com/course. The introductory price is just $27 for a limited time only. And on each Thursday, I've set aside a little bit of time for course updates. I'm going to signify those with these little binder clips. just in case anything pops up. The reviews so far have been really positive, but I want to be prepared to fix anything if needed, even though I'm fairly certain my beta team caught most of the early on items. On Sundays, I also like to share a look at my weekly plans over on Instagram, so I'm going to draw a little Insta logo. If you caught my December kit preview on the week of Thanksgiving, you'll see a preview of all the kits that I plan to use. And since they're so festive and fun, I also want to share them with you over on Instagram on Sundays. If you want to follow along, I'm at LostWithoutAPlan. There's also a bunch of free planning resources over on my website for annual and monthly goals to routine resets and more. They're always available at LostWithoutAPlan.com/free. Up this monthly plan with me, we set up 2 layouts together, one for my personal calendar and one for my content calendar. Please hit like and subscribe so that you don't miss the next upload. I hope you find time to treasure the little moments of the season and carve out space for planning so you stay steady and even during this holiday rush. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.